Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
It's always fun. Puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
He's on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. They run it with King Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pick up of 4 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Working on first down. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
This is Henry on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They go play action on first down. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll throw it here on first. Completes it again to Pickens. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Throwing it again here. Drop this one down for Henry. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Play action now with Allen. That one's complete, right side. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Now Allen going to the air. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Allen now on first down. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to number 38. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. From the red zone on first. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be second down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And the defender coming away with it. Christian Gonzalez has it. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which, of course, they declined.
Yeah, we talk a lot about these receivers, right, having to fight through contact.
Up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Avani Conda on the return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense returns into the field for their second possession. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on first down. Allen on target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he will get this inside the 30.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shred the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, it's Hubbard. This is ahead for about 5. Audio Carrican making that stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. No finding his back, Mixon. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Good for a Packers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got in chin.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. Third and goal. Allen looking to throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Gronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also...
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
Previous play is under review.
At least right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. The drive begins with Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they home him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the gun, Henry. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Nate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. It's just been a difference maker.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Allen finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On first down, Allen. He's got Ayuk downfield. He takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Not a bad because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Again, Allen to the air. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air again, Allen. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Completed to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Allen going to throw again. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
Now, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a Conda on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fired to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 28, Packers 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Packer offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid game right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Allen on the play action. Called up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks like a little short of the 35. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, they can still do their damage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Allen to throw. He's money in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and he gets him a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
First and 10, all right to Mixon. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Running it after the penalty. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Allen on 3rd down. That's Metcalf there over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Allen. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up a first down, too.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Play action now with Allen. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He came Metcalf, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
To throw again, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews.
It's going to be a big third down right here, TJ. Your Packers need to get a big play, but I think it's 4-down territory the rest of the way inside the 20-yard line here.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today can't spend as much time in the old ice bath as
Look for Ayuk right here. Nope. Metcalf in the seam. Pretty good play right there. First and goal at the 2. The way I've been tracking the offense, I think they're going to go draw play right here. It is a draw up the gut, and they sniffed it out. Still good play right at the goal line. If I'm Green Bay here, I'm going to quarterback sneak it. But let's see what the game does here.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Mixon again, and they sniff it out. The same person sniffed it out, number 90. Can't see the name. Big third down right here. What do you think, TJ? A pass play?
tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Ayuk up the seam. Oh, it's Mixon again. He scores. No, sneaky Packers.
It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there is what that group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on the early down.
The Broncos sets out the extra point. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
They close the deficit to 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down to 26.
All right, this is a make or break drive, I think, right here for the Packers. They got to stop that monster right there. King Henry, 10 rushes for $171, 3 touchdowns. I think right here they go to Pickens on the outside against Reed.
Now throw to start the drive.
Oh, good play right there by Ray Lewis. I'm surprised they didn't run it. I think they run it right here to the left. Yep, they're stacking it to the left.
Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball.
There he goes, right to the left side. Good stop right there. That's LT, Lawrence Taylor on the tackle. Big third down right here, TJ. I think right here they go for the slot receiver on some kind of drag route. I think they're in a cover 2 right here. Oh, into the third quarter.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter.
Right, here we go, big third down.
But the win not secure just yet.
I'm going for Pickens right here, I can tell.
Third and long, they're going to throw.
There it is.
He's complete to Pickens. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Can't play zone coverage on the third down like that. You got to play man-to-man.
That'll be good for Dallas first down.
Then top it off, they got Justin Simmons of safety to cover him. Just can't do that. Just got to put a bona fide slot receiver on him.
I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. Crossing route to run that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Comes King Henry now to the left.
It's Henry on the counter.
Good job right there by the defense to bottle him up. TJ Brummo on the tackle. Finish him off.
That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show us a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could.
I feel like they run it again here to chew up more clock. Draw play right to the right side. Nope, it's a pass.
Looking to throw.
Drake London and another first down.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pick up 14 yards on that one.
Now they got to start. They got to stack it in the box now. I think they're going run play here with King Henry. Big first down. 7 minutes to go. It's time to run that 5-minute offense, and there it is. Power I.
That initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A toss down to Henry.
LT right there.
First down carry.
They've got to stop him here. They're already inside the 45. If they don't stop him here, then it's going to be good night, Irene. Second and 8. I see another. Well, they're going empty right here.
Here's second and 6.
Bet you they go for 84 on the outside.
Looking in the air here.
Oh, he's all by himself.
And he's going to be brought down.
Another first down. Now they're inside that 5-minute offense. Here comes the run play.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen.
All alone in the flat. My God.
Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, I'm not just a running
Wrong time to play man to man.
back. And you receivers,
Here comes a draw play to the left side.
I just showed you I could do yours.
From the pistol, it's Henry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 6 down.
That's a pretty good stop for the first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do. They want to dictate it on their terms, not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Another run play coming, this time to the
It's
left.
second and 8. A draw now. This is Henry. And once
Another good
again,
stop by the defense. It's big third down coming again, TJ.
a couple yards on the run. It's third and 6 now.
3rd and 6. I think they're going to pass here. Something short down the flat. 5 minutes to go. Going for the tight end right here. On the outside flat.
Air it out on 3rd.
Oh, he almost intercepted the ball. Oh my goodness. But what a stop there. 4th down. Stop the bleeding just a little bit. Maybe they'll get a muff kick or a block here.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now. So we see
Just don't touch the kicker.
it's a 36-yard look for him. Up in
Played it safe. It's good.
despite that bad
They got a cushion 10-point lead with under 5 to go. Packers better score quick here. They think they got to go after Ayuk right here.
Puts them in the driver's seat, go and finish this thing with a win.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. The Packers and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers.
All right, TJ, here we go. They got to do a quick strike here.
In this offense. It's Allen out of the pistol.
Oh, overshot that one.
Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. He got second down.
It's perfect pass to miss because he would have been intercepted, I think, with that safety coming down.
Coverage is him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knows why they did it, knocked it away.
They'll try something else for the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Right here, Lenny Love needs to get working right here.
Working from the gun. It's Allen.
But not like that.
Complete. And he's brought
Oh, it's Ayuk.
to the line.
3rd down. They have got to wake up, man. This is their last opportunity right here. If they don't get this, it's game over.
To a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Even though it's 4-down territory the rest of the way.
Here's a 3rd and 10. You put a receiver in motion right. To the air on 3rd and long.
Oh, he's all alone.
That's caught for the first.
There it is. Big first down. They got to keep the clock moving.
At the 46.
They got to move down the field quickly.
7 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another big shot right here. They have to go for a big shot right here.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Again, Allen to the air.
There you go. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Good job stopping the clock right there. Big first down by DK.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
If they can score in two plays right here, they'll be in business.
After the catch, if they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
I think right here they go to Ayuk in the corner.
Allen gonna throw again. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's
Well, it was in the corner, but they got him.
yard line.
They have to score right here to give themselves a fair chance to stop Dallas because they're going to run it consecutively. So they need to hurry up and score here.
Right there. Go from first down.
Stay on top of 2 minutes.
The tempo offense as well.
From the red zone now.
Tight end, tight end.
The catch.
Oh, he's just shy. Hurry up and get back to the line. They have got to hurry here at the 1 yard line. Do you give it a mix in here or do you try to pass it? I don't know. Kind of a toss-up to me. I give it a mix in up the middle right here. Think you can score.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Nope, they're going to pass it. Oh, he caught it. Touchdown. Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Ron, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down to the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time.
They set it up perfect right there, TJ. They got to kick this field goal. Got to get it going.
Well, he plays this position.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
He's got it.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. To tie this game.
Wouldn't it be something if he fumbled on the recovery, on the kick return? Dallas, man. I don't know what it is that Odin does to him, what Sean does to him. They play clunky the whole season, they make the playoffs, and all of a sudden they just catch on fire in the playoffs. And just unstoppable. Like, why? All right, here comes Turpin. Well, it's not Turpin, it's Pickens. Right here, make or break. Y'all got to stop that man right there. All they're going to do is run it. Stack the box. That's all you have to do here. Stack the box. Oh, my God. Right up the gut. Picks up 9. 2nd and 1 coming up.
So a timeout comes in. Seems like the defense using its first of this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Cool thing about a drive starting like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do.
Well, the good thing about the 2-minute warning is it still counts as a timeout, so they're going to have to do something big here. Up the gut. He's coming up the gut. Hopefully Ray Lewis meets him there. Oh, it's an option play. That was sneaky right there. Second timeout. Still on top of 2 minutes, so there's still a good shot if they can stop him here. But they have to stop him here. If they get another first down, then that's pretty much the ball game here. Can the Packer defense step up, or will Dallas powerhouse into the second round of the playoffs? There's Henry again. Another 9-yard run. He's well over 200 now on the ground.
So like about that run, particularly when he was able to get
You better hope for a fumble here or something, because if not, it's
fortunate they were able to track him down before
pretty much done. No timeouts left, but the 2-minute warning.
Less than a ruler needed here on second
Comes
down.
another option.
Running once more with Henry.
Right to the gut.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into
We're going to get to the 2-minute warning. That's going to be it, guys. Cowboys are going to win this ball game by 3 points.
That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
They're going to hit a knee right here. It's going to go all the way down to 50 or so seconds.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. Victory formation.
There's a victory formation for Dallas.
Line up the design keeper. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They're going to pass it here.
Screenplay.
Screen for Henry. Crashes through it.
Oh,
His play's nearly going to reach that 25.
that's it now.
Defender there to take him out just short of
They want to make sure you don't get the ball back, so they're going to take a knee here, and it's going to go all the way down.
Good for a Dallas first down.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for a first
Good season by Green Bay. Dallas advances.
working like that.
Upset special here tonight in LA, SoFi Stadium. Been a presentation of the ISPN network. Try to run another game tomorrow morning. That is all the games we have for tonight, guys.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.